Hi friends, happy Monday. Today is another episode, I have completely lost count of how many, of Unboxing the Books with me, Miss Jen, and Miss Kristen on camera from the Nanuet Library. Super excited for this week. It's Christmas. For all of you who celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And for everyone who doesn't, just a really great break off from school and work and everything. So let's see what's in the box today. Okay, we are going to be starting off with, we have lots of picture books in here. I'm just going to unbox them all. Okay. Oh, you guys, I loved this one. Pooja Singh Keeps Going, the true story of the oldest person to ever run a marathon, by Simranjeet Singh, illustrated by Baljinder Kaur. This is about a man who decided that he was going to run a marathon. It did not matter that he was older. He was originally born with legs that didn't work, and then he finally, around the age of 5 or 6, he started to walk, and then he just really never stopped. And so around the age of 81, he had moved to America, and he was living with his family, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So he left his village at 81 to go live with his family over here in America, and then he just started, he did not, he went to live in England, and then he just started running. Like, he felt like he didn't have anything to do, he was sad, he was alone, and so then he just started running, and he ended up like completing the marathon. And what I loved about this was it just shows you, like, if you persevere and you don't give up, you can do anything. It does not matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you have a disability. It doesn't matter if people tell you no. In fact, when people tell you no, I think you should do it despite those people, and just prove that you could do anything that you put your mind to. I loved the story. I love that it is a biography. So it's based on a real person, and he's still alive. I think he's like 100 now. And with all biographies, what I really love is when they do the picture books, is in the back they put the real man and then facts about his life. So it's like, you know, this is based on his story with illustrations, and then in the back there's the information here. So definitely come and tell us that you call us for this book. Lizzie Demands a Seat, Elizabeth Jennings Fights for Streetcar Rights, by Beth Anderson. I had never heard of this woman before. I feel like all we really hear about is how Rosa Parks didn't want to give up her seat. And so to hear about someone who came even before Rosa was just really, really important. And this took place in New York, and she lived in a free state. She was not a slave, but she was still treated like a slave. And so she refused to give up her seat in the car, the train car. And this is just a really great read, and especially teachers in the new year, if you want to do like a comparing, contrasting between Rosa and Lizzie, this would be a great book to take out. She Was the First, The Trailblazing Life of Shirley Chisholm, another absolutely amazing, incredible woman that we will definitely be showcasing all of these in March. Cannot wait for Women's History Month. She ran for president. She didn't obviously make it, but she ran. She never gave up. Another book about perseverance. Like, all of these people that these biographies are showcasing just didn't listen to anybody else. They followed their dreams, their goals, they pushed forward, and they are the reason why we are here today, able to have all of these rights. So definitely come check out this. Ona Judge Outwits the Washingtons, An Enslaved Woman Fights for Freedom, by Gwendolyn Hooks. This one I actually don't think that I have read yet. But again, about enslaved African Americans who were still longing for liberty and still just didn't have it. So this one, you can come and check this one out. And then we have Lift as You Climb, the story of Ella Baker. Also about equal rights. Ella Baker fought for justice. Ella Baker fought for freedom. Ella Baker fought for her people. Everywhere she traveled, Ella listened to people's needs. She spoke out for people's rights. She inspired people to organize and protest, and she always remembered what her mother told her: lift as you climb. If that's not an amazing quote for this coming year, words to live by, choose your word, choose your phrase. This would be a really great book to check out as well. I think that is all for the biographies, and now we are on to picture books. This one was really funny. Sharko and Hippo, written by Elliot Kalin, illustrated by Andrea Strumi. Two friends who are very unlikely pals go fishing. I mean, hilarity ensues. Definitely come get this one. Soaked by Abby Cushman. I mean, Bear's Face alone. How could you not want this book? Totally judging the book by its cover, but there's nothing funny about this book. Trust us, especially not the hula hooping moose. Oh my goodness. I'm going to read this one right after we finish this video. Sorry, really sorry. Words by Joanna Kotler. Pictures by Harry Bliss. About a frog. Oh my god. A pig and a dog. In my defense, there's a frog right here, and this is what I saw when I was looking at it. So just another great picture book. Mr. Pig's Big Wall by Glenn Hernandez. Sometimes putting up walls does more harm than good. So something is happening in Mr. Pig's garden. Little Tortoise lives next door to Mr. Pig. She's happy and chatty and loves to play in his garden. When she sees Mr. Pig pushing a wheelbarrow, she wonders what he's building. Uh-oh, come check it out. And finally, sorry, I'm talking too much, Octocorn Party. I mean, just come and check it out. It's amazing. Just look at this.